welcome to Blender 5 course. In this chapter we're going to introduce UV unwrapping in Blender, which is so important in 3D modeling. Consider you want to add the colors, textures, and so on, and create textures for your model, no matter your model is complicated or not. Like this cube is simple, and in that situation we need UV unwrapping. Actually, UV unwrapping represents your 3D model into a 2D representation, into a 2D view actually, and you can easily paint your textures or your colors, anything you want, paint on the UV, and then apply that texture, the result texture, to the model. No matter what the software is, Blender, Maya, Unreal Engine, Unity, and so on, it will automatically convert the 2D representation to 3D representation, the 3D view, and your textures and colors will be applied to the 3D model. In this chapter, we'll work with this cube and also another 3D model, a sphere, but in the next chapter we'll work on a more complicated object. We'll add textures in Substance 3D Painter, and we'll create actually a UV unwrapping and texturing for a complicated model in the future chapters. But in this chapter we'll just focus on simple objects. For instance, consider this cube. You need to go to the UV editing, and inside the UV editing we have the 2D representation that I've explained, and we need to convert this 3D view to this 2D view. Actually, we have a UV here, but we need to destroy it and build another one. In this, we are in editing mode, we are in 3D modeling mode. We need to get access to the edges, vertices, and polygons. If you press tab, you can quit from this view. You need to split out the faces, because this 3D view, this 3D model, can't be represented into a 2D view, because the edges are connected together. You need to split them logically. You need to think about the 3D model, how this 3D model can be represented into a 2D representation. So you can consider many topologies. For example, we can split this face, this for edges, and then cut or split these edges, and now we have two shapes, a single face, and also another shape includes this face, this, and this. I know many beginners doesn't understand yet, but in the work we'll learn. We need to go to the edit view using the tab key, press the edge mode. Edge mode is so necessary in the unwrapping UV unwrapping section, and let's split out this four edges. But splitting out not means you need to split it in 3D view. Actually, splitting to 2D view, it is editable for 2D view. So here we need to select this edge, this, right, four edges. Press U and press mark seam. Mark seam is a cutter, and now the red areas are cutted out. Now we need to cut these edges, side edges. Press U and then mark seam. You can press clear seam to remove the cuts. Now we have the cuts, and we need to unwrap the UV. It will convert this cuts to a separate UV, and you can see it in real time at the left side. You need to go to the polygon view or face view and press A to select all the faces and press U again. And here we have three options: unwrap angle base, unwrap conformal, unwrap minimum stretch. Let's press the first one and you can see the result. Let's press the second one and third. All of them are same, but for this cube you can try it on a more complicated object. We'll try actually in the next chapters, and this is kind of different. The final shape in the 2D representation is different, and in some texturing scenarios you need the first one. In some other scenarios you need the second one. We have another option called Smart UV Project. In this option you don't need to cut the edges manually. It will cut it automatically, and actually the final shape, let's press unwrap, is not good. Actually it will decide how to cut and unwrap the faces and create the final UV based on a specific algorithm, and this is not so proper for many 3D models, but I prefer to manually creating the UVs. Alright, here we are in the face mode. In the 2D view you can go to the edge or vertex. Press 1, 2, and 3 on your keyboard. And here we need to move the UV islands. These are UV islands. Move it and get a distance from the edge. Edge of the UV is kind of dangerous in texturing process, and it will cause some issues and problems during the texturing, and it's not good. We can make it, press S and make it smaller, and then we need to move it no matter where you want to put the UV islands actually, but do not overlap them like this. This is kind of dangerous. This is the first UV for the cube. We can create another topology. For example, split this face and this face out, and make a rule, actually a rule of faces as a separate UV island. In that case, we have three UV sections or UV islands. Alright, next let's press Shift A and mesh and add a UV sphere. And here let's create a UV unwrapping for this sphere. Alright, press Tab, and here go to the edge mode using the 2 key, and here the best way to create UV for a sphere is to press Alt and click and cut this edge, and then unwrap the sphere, and it will create 2 UV islands for you. This is the best way to create the UV for the sphere. You can create, press Alt and left click, create the UV, press Shift and Alt. Here you can create the UV based on the vertical edges. This is kind of works, but the horizontal edges is better. Right, press U and mark seam, and then here we need to select the face mode and press A and press U and unwrap angle based, and here we have 2 UV islands. You need to be careful while you're selecting. You need to select the center of each face, this dot section. And here let's select, press Shift, and here we have 2 faces. So what we need to do to create a texture for this object or this object, you need to export this squared image and import it inside the Photoshop or Paint, and paint on these areas, these two areas, and then apply your texture to the mesh in the shader editor, and it will automatically applies this texture, the square texture, onto the model. And no matter, as I said, no matter how much complicated your model is. In the next chapters, we'll work on a more complicated object, we'll add textures to it, we'll use a Substance 3D Painter. Substance 3D Painter is a professional texturing software that you can use a 3D view to add textures to your models. And it will automatically, you need UV unwrapping on your model, exists on your model, but it will detect it automatically. And you don't need to paint on the UV island directly like Photoshop or Paint and so on. In the Substance 3D Painter, you can paint on your 3D model and export your textures. Alright, see you later.